Okay, here in game 2 we've got a good opener. Gonna keep it. Opponent's playing first. So I guess we get to go Marauder into Crow into Mongrel, which is pretty good. Now we get to do Marauder into Crow into Kurkesh. Alright, no land. So now's the time to very much capitalize if we can. Alright. He's taking it. So I guess we'll drop Kurkesh. The next turn, theoretically, we can do a little Covenant of Blood if he's got some goodies for his Geist. Like that, for example. Alright, so now we get to get in for 4. Just as a Hill Giant, or are we looking at a 3-color deck? I'm not sure. Do I want to trade Kurkesh for that? I don't think I mind. I'm okay with that trade. We're going to get our Shadow Cloak Vamp, so I don't really care. What's he choosing? Shield of the Avatar, probably. Bronze Sable, alright. We got our own, huh? Alright, let's just, let's just get in there. He's got a trade, and he goes to 1. Alright, so red-white, maybe green, because he's running the Kurd Chieftain. Maybe it's just like he's just playing a couple forests to make it better. It could be. I'm not sure. Didn't see any equipment, but doesn't mean he's not running it. He does have Hoarding Dragon, but thankfully we have a lot of ways to kill Hoarding Dragon in this deck. Do I want to bring in my 5th Covenant of Blood? I still don't know what I'm cutting for that. I feel like everything else is everything in this deck is pretty tight at this point. There's some cheap guys that aren't great, but the Sable has already paid dividends with our Scrapyard Mongrel, made it much better. So I think that we keep it the same and just try it again. He did have to mulligan that game too, which helps us, obviously. This is a great hand. Kind of hoping he was playing a Mystic there. Alright, actually Wayfinder's pretty acceptable as well. Uh-oh, Burning Anger? Well, at least we have removal. So now that I know he's got Swift Claw, I'd much rather save the Forge Devil for that ordinarily, but it went to his graveyard. So did his Burning Anger for that matter, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's set up with the Child of Night followed by the Forge Devil to kill the Wayfinder in case he doesn't have, you know, another creature. Otherwise, we can drop the Carrion Crow if he drops something I can't kill with Child of Night. Alright, that's an amazing Forge Devil target. One of the better ones I can think of, to be honest. So, let's take care of that little fella. And I don't want to attack into the Wayfinder with my child, so guess we're chilling. Next turn I get to play my Kurkesh though, which is nice, or my Crow, I guess. Alright, Runeclaw Bear, it's not a huge deal. Alright, that's tolerable. I can live with that. 3 cards left in our opponent's hand. I think that's a cue to drop the Crow, since the Bear is actually reasonably big. But then again, if I drop Kurkesh, he's less inclined to attack with the Bear, in my opinion, because I can crack back with Kurkesh. Yeah, so I'm actually going to drop Kurkesh, because if he attacks with Bear now, I'm willing to use our removal to get in for some nice attacks. If he wants to race, yeah. Alright, he's going for it. So, I guess theoretically I could chump block with the Forge Devil, but I want to be able to play my Covenant of Blood just in case I get short on land or something. Alright, Wall of Mulch is absolutely no big deal. Alright, so we get in with Kurkesh. And I guess we play the Carrion Crow now because it enters tapped, so... But then again, if I get more land, I may want to do Stoke the Flames. I just want to get the enters tapped out of the way right away. I guess that makes sense. Alright, it's no biggie. Okay, so we're going to swing with Crow and Kirkesh. One card left in our opponent's hand. Alright, so we'll lightning strike the skirmisher so that we retain our Kirkesh. And then we'll drop an Enforcer to get another evasive guy. Alright, so I think that we actually just chump block the Runeclaw Bear, leave up our Child of Night because it cracks back for lifelink. And then we just kill whatever creature he's dropping here. Yeah. So we're solid now. Let's... well, I want to crack in with everything, I guess. He's got one card left. It could be a pump spell, but guess we'll find out. Let's stoke this dude. Alright, so now we get in for a bunch. Still going for the race. I guess that makes sense because I've got the Crow and the Enforcer, so he's not left with a ton of other options. Okay. Could be the Divine Favor to replay it. That makes sense. And then he ends up with a bigger dude. But he bounced the Tireless Missionaries instead. I don't know if I agree with that. But I certainly accept it. So I think we just nuke his species. And get in for a bunch more. So he can do gloves to draw, but I don't think he's in a great position to attack here. If I were him, I definitely would have bounced the Divine Favor. Get the extra 3 life right away. Make his guy get out of range of my Covenant of Blood. Yeah, he's left with a weaker bear, but I think the Divine Favor is better served on his invasive species anyway. And he still would have been able to do it post-combat too, so I don't know. And he wouldn't have had to. I think it's the Tireless Mercenaries cost so much. I think that's what the main issue was. Alright, so he does get to search for an aura. See which one he's got. Could be... Another Divine Favor, gain some life. Could be the thing that's +2/+2 in Vigilance. Could be Burning Anger, but that's already in his graveyard, I believe. So I don't think it's that one. It's got to be something that gains him life. Otherwise, he's just dead to Crow and Enforcer. Alright, he got his Burning Anger, but it must have been game 1 that he didn't have it? Or it went away? Now I can't remember, but I thought that's what ended up happening. I thought it was this game. Maybe, did he possibly have multiple Burning Angers? That can't be right, right? He revealed Burning Anger this game, so yeah. He has 2 Burning Angers. It's actually kind of crazy. Alright, I'll see you in the finals.